What's going on there, guys? Back with another one, and we have some breaking news out of Golden State. There has been an altercation between forward Draymond Green and guard Jordan Poole. They got in each other's face, and the report from The Athletic says Draymond struck Poole forcefully, and the two had to be separated. Now, this happens often in practices. This is not nothing new in the NBA or in any professional sport. When you have teammates competing, and especially a team playing at such a high level, when you come into training camp, the expectation is to try to compete for a championship. So in the midst of those intense practices and playing at that level, at times, guys can get a little bit chippy and things can escalate very quickly, and then you come back and you do it. I'm not gonna act like it didn't happen in the past. You had Steve Kerr, Michael Jordan. Incidents. You had Shaq and Kobe. You had Shaq and Kobe going at it. So I'm not gonna act like fighting in practice new. However, some of the people on social media are saying that Draymond is doing this so he can get out and go play with LeBron because he was hanging with him all summer, which I found pretty amusing. Now there was a report interesting last week about Draymond wants to go play with a different type of player where he can just play off them, like he wants more of like a offensive role or something. They were talking about the GM said he wants to play with a player like Luka Doncic. But I think the situation Draymond is in right now is where he needs to be. This is the best for his skill set. It hides his deficiencies, and he's needed in that system, for toughness, to help facilitate, with Steph not being like a traditional point guard where he plays off the ball some. Well, he plays off the ball a lot because he moves without the ball, and Draymond's able to handle the ball and do different things. But there has been a difference in Draymond, definitely. I don't know if it's to go play with LeBron per se, but I do feel like this relationship with the Warriors is coming to an end. They have young players that they're going to have to pay. And, you have Clay and Steph locked in. Dre, I just don't know I don't know. You don't commit like max money to Draymond for his next contract. I know I wouldn't do it if I was them, because he's a role player. I know they're saying he's a Hall of Famer, and he was there for all of the championship runs, not taking that away from him, but the essence of his game is that of a role player. He's not Steph, he's not Clay, and it would be more likely that you would find a different kind of player to replace, or players to replace what he brings, that you could replace what those other guys bring. So getting back to this, man, I'm not sure if this is the most serious thing. Fights happen all the time in professional sports, but they said the team is considering disciplinary action against Draymond. So this tells me that they have deemed him the instigator of the situation, and this isn't the first time. You remember he didn't fight with KD, but they had gotten to it pretty good. So you have that with these type of players sometimes that are considered like the heart and soul, or those guys that'll hold others accountable. We'll need more details before we can make an assessment about this situation. What I'll be interested in hearing is if Draymond actually addresses this on his podcast like he does everything else. He's always talking about this, that, and the third, but let's talk about this situation in practice. I know you don't want to talk about your teammates or whatever, but you talk about everything else, and this is going to be a topic of discussion on several shows. So either you'll have the narrative they put out there, or you'll be quote unquote the new media, as you like to call it, and put your own narrative out there and don't let them control it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.